Welcome to Wild World News.
You know, I was actually surprised to find this out, but after, thinking about a lot of the comments that I get about certain websites being quote-unquote liberal and all this and that, it doesn't surprise me. So apparently Trump went ballistic after being tossed off of Twitter. He flipped out. So it says here, President Donald Trump has many prized possessions, but few seem to inspire as much personal joy as his Twitter feed. Trump routinely boasted of the social media's bullhorn he possessed. He credited it with launching his political trajectory, which it probably did. I remember when people were talking about it, they're like, yo, he tweets. This isn't something that politicians do. It says, and he used it as a tool to lacerate his foes. On Friday night, he lost it, and then he lost his mind. The president is ballistic, a senior administration officer said after Twitter permanently took down his account, citing the possibility that it would be used in the final 12 days of Trump's presidency to incite violence. The official said Trump was scrambling to figure out what his options are. So, too, was much of the political universe, which has become bleary-eyed, obsessive about Twitter these past 4 years as Trump used the medium to fire advisors, sink legislative initiatives, encourage social duress, and lastly praise the scores of MAGA faithful, just days after hundreds of them violently ransacked the Capitol. In a I can see where this article's going. In a statement issued by the White House, Trump said he'd been negotiating with various other sites while we also look at the possibilities of building out our own platform in the near future. But aides did not reveal what plans were in the works. Sorry, there was a recycling truck outside picking up everything. Should have been done yesterday. When Trump's eldest son, Don Jr., offered up a URL to those hoping to keep tabs on his father's whereabouts, it was a site that had been purchased in 2009. In recent years, a place where his books were sold. For those who did sign up, an email was sent plugging his latest work, Liberal Privilege. As you know, the election is coming up. It read of the contest that took place 2 months ago. For Trump, the Twitter ban was yet another inglorious passage to the final chapter of his presidency. Over the past 2 days, he's been admonished by his own aides, chastised by Republicans, and threatened once more with impeachment. Through it all, it's been uncharacteristically quite quiet. Banished temporarily at first from the main social media platform, but also unwilling to go out and speak before the press. The only times the public saw him were through awkwardly edited White House produced videos. In one, he urged for the rioting to end while clinging to the fiction that the election had been stolen. I can see where they're, what side they're on, whoever wrote this. Where can I get news articles that are written down the middle? In one, he urged let's see. In another, he conceded he would not serve a second term. Okay. Well, so he got banned. And, I check, I'm hardly ever on Twitter, but, I check Instagram and YouTube a lot. And I see stuff on my Facebook from time to time. So I heard it was a lifetime ban. I don't know if that's true, but then over here on the New York Post, it says that his fans left Twitter in droves and masses. It says your Trump super fans are heading for the exits just hours after the president was permanently banned from Twitter. His diehards on the platform vowed they would move on as well. Goodbye Twitter, trending during the early morning hours Saturday as people continued to come to grips with the leader of the free world being deplatformed. Goodbye Twitter friends, you see. I'm a small mega account and I've lost 400 followers in 3 days. Interesting. Goodbye Twitter. You don't want me, I don't want you. I'm at Parler. So, you know what's funny? It makes me, I don't ever check how many people I have, you know what I mean, on Twitter. I don't even know how to check those analytics. I wonder what my numbers say. Yeah, that looks like the normal number for me. I wonder. Yeah, I can't think of any way to see any analytics on here to see how many I've lost. But that's interesting. Makes sense. I mean, I don't know. From the limited knowledge that I have on everything that's going on, I think they should have let him stay on. You know what I mean? No one sent me any. I asked in my other video. I asked, did he say anything that said to start the violence? You know, and I got people sending me stuff. They're like, yo, straight up, it wasn't him. He never said that. It's Antifa, this and that. I don't know. Could it be? It could be. You know what I mean? So, like I said, man, yo, I'm telling you, you ever see one of those Olympic races? You know what I mean? Those relay races. 2020 just handed the baton to 2021. I'm telling you. Just, it ain't over. All the BS we've been going through, it ain't over. Watch. Post comments down below. Let me know what you think, though. And if you enjoyed my Wild World News, hit the like button, subscribe, and share.